Okay, let's keep going. This is Excel, Module 1, Part 3.
So we're picking back up on page EX145 in your paper book, adding a pie chart to a worksheet. And we are going to start by selecting the ranges we want to include in this chart. This is selecting non-adjacent ranges, so be careful as you do this to make sure that you get the right thing selected. So first, I want to select A9 through A16. So if I click, hold the mouse button down, and drag through A9 through A16, I've selected that range. Then, and only then, I hold down my Control key and select the next range, the non-adjacent range. So in this case, it's N9 through N16. Then I release the Control key and come up to Insert. In the chart area, I find the pie chart, and I want to choose the 2D pie chart. So here it is, and I click on it. If when you do this, your chart looks funny or it doesn't look like the picture in the book, then chances are you have not selected your ranges correctly. Remember, when you are selecting a non-adjacent range, first select the first range of numbers. So in this case, it was A9 through A16. Then hold down the Control key. Then, while the Control key is being held down, select the next range. If you hold that Control key down too soon, you will select ranges that you don't mean to select. First, once I have inserted my chart, notice I get a couple of tabs specifically for that chart. So while that chart's selected, I have specific tabs for it. I want to select the chart title area, delete where it says chart title. This is called a placeholder. It's holding the place for the text that I need to put. And I'm going to type in monthly expenses for my chart title. Then there's a couple of different ways. If I click on the white space or the chart to select the chart again, there's a couple of ways to apply chart styles. One way is in the chart tools on the design tab. I can find my chart styles here. Another way is I can click the paintbrush right here and see the different styles. And I am wanting style number 6, so I'll choose that. Either way, pick your favorite way. So now I want to put this chart on its own sheet down here. So to do that, I look on my Chart Tools, Design tab, and I choose Move Chart. Then I say I want it to go to a new sheet, and I want the sheet name to be Monthly Expense Chart. So I type that in as the name of the new tab, and I click OK. And if you'll notice, it will move it to its own sheet. Now, if you do not do it this way, I can tell. If you try to cut and paste it to another sheet, I can tell, so can Sam, and it'll count it wrong. So make sure that when you do this, you use that Move Chart option, Chart Tools Design tab. So now I want to change this tab right here, this sheet tab. I want to change the name of it. So I can right click on it and choose Rename. Let's call this one Monthly Finances. And then I'll click off of it because I want to come back, and I also want to change the color of it. So now if I right click on it, I can go to Tab Color and choose Green Accent 6 as the color for that tab. Now I am done. I have my chart on one sheet. I have my spreadsheet. Spelled correctly. I have my spreadsheet on another tab, and I am all good to go. So I'm going to save this document. We'll practice all of this in class. See you soon.